If you want to have access to a wide constellation of fonts, crafts, and graphics and whatnot, you do have several players. And in today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast a few of them, actually 7 of them. So we have Creative Fabrica, we have Design Bundles, we have Creative Market, we have Vexels, we have Design Cuts, we have Craft Bundles, and we have Canva. I want to start with Creative Fabrica. So when you think about Creative Fabrica, you have to, you have their subscriptions. So you can actually choose any subscriptions based on your personal needs, okay? However, going for an all-access subscription is the best option because it gives you basically unlimited access to all crafts, fonts, and graphics. It's usually around $29 to $35 a month, but the thing is that you actually, they're constantly running promotions, so really kind of see what really works for you. So Creative Fabrica is legit. Yes, they are legit. Here are the pros and cons. Pros: they have a cheap all-you-can-eat plan. They have massive graphics library. They have loads of fonts. They have a commercial use licenses. They have AI, artificial intelligence writer and image creator. This is really good. And here are the cons. You have it's easy to get lost in the library because it's so huge, okay? It can be hard to find specific font, and some graphics files are of poor quality, but something that Creative Fabrica is really trying to constantly change, okay? And in terms of pricing, I want you to see on the screen right now. So here is the pricing for Creative Fabrica as of the date of this show. So what products are really offered by Creative Fabrica? So you have fonts. They have about 100,000 fonts. This is really great. This is wonderful. And all of those fonts, they come with a commercial license, so you can use them in personal and commercial projects. They offer graphics. They have over 5 to 10 million graphics. This is really fantastic, okay? And what we love is that, so in terms of graphics, you're thinking about 3D, SVG, home crafts, coloring books for kids, for adults, teaching materials, patterns, product mock-ups, logo, illustrations, backgrounds, and so on and so forth. We have KDP Interiors, Amazon KDP Interiors. This is really good. You can also find your luck in terms of needlework on Creative Fabrica. For classes, they have a lot of tools. They have Font Cloud, Shift Cloud, Web Font Generator. They have the Crafts Club. They have the Artistry. So you can use Creative Fabrica also for print on demand. So they have bundles. They have CF Spark. So overall, this is a great player, and they're reasonably priced too. So fantastic. Let me now quickly review design bundles. So when you think about design bundles, this is exactly what it sounds like. So you have a set of design assets that you can download for free or at a huge reduction on when it comes to your creative work. And design bundles is pretty new. I mean, they have been launched about 5 years ago, and what we love is that they are constantly evolving. So right now on design bundles, there are currently 800 to 900,000 products that are listed on design bundles, and the collection is growing all the time, okay? Maybe by the time you are watching this show, there probably will be at 1 million products. And the files have been produced by 6,500 of the world's leading independent designs, okay? So because the products are top quality, you can really make them work. You can scale them up, you can flip them, you can distort them, you can recolor them. Just about anything is possible when you are using high quality raw ingredients, okay? What's really impressive in our view is the constellation, the diversity, the multiplicity of products there are in the collection. You will find backgrounds, logos, icons, textures, patterns, and clip arts. This is really good. And for product designers, there are mockups and web elements. So print designers will love the huge range of cards, invites, flyers, posters, and brochures. And if you are looking for, let's say you're looking for standard stock images, you will find a gargantuan range under popular themes such as technology, accessories, fashion, travel, architecture, and business, okay? And the thing is, design bundles is relatively new. Okay, they've been here for 5 years, as I say, but they're constantly evolving. All of the products are royalty free and licensed for personal and commercial use, so you can relax knowing that you are fully covered. Okay, this is really important. And in our view, what makes design bundles really different is that you have a lot of different design bundles services. You have a lot of different design bundles in terms of the color, in terms of the depth, in terms of the granularity, the creativity, okay? And design bundles differs from other stock sites because it offers curated bundles of complementary assets. You don't just download a vector file, you download a set of vector files. So this innovative approach means that you don't have to go hunting for matching images. Once you have found the right download for your project, you have a whole range to enjoy. So this is really good. And the whole process of using design bundles is really simple, from browsing through the available assets to choosing a design and through to the fast, simple checkout process. So in our view, design bundles is really is a great value, really great value. And especially because it saves you time, it helps you a lot with your creative processes, with your creative project. Fantastic. In terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for design bundles as of the date of this show. I want to talk to you now about Creative Market. One thing we love about Creative Market is that it's a marketplace that really is evolving all the time. Okay, we love, and so here are the pros and cons. The pros and cons with creative markets. Pros: you have a constellation of products. Okay, it's like having a professional on retainer, except every project is already finished. Okay. In addition to the impressive, unique selling propositions that they have on the platform, Creative Market is attempting to distance itself from the overly corporate feel of the larger stock sites by using the metaphor of a small-town farmer's market. And we love that. You can have an unlimited amount of products online. And the quality of themes on Creative Market is really high, really high, okay? And so we love that a lot. So we love the creativity. We love the diversity. We love the fact that they have a curated platform that includes high quality goods, high quality items from top creators, okay? You have thousands of handcrafted fonts, images, and themes. So you can purchase those through Creative Market at a very affordable price, with design starting as low as $2. Think about that. $2 is really a good bargain. If you were, it's a bargain if you were to ask us, okay? And we love the fact that their customer service is really great. There's an easy communication with the customer and Creative Market. We love that a lot. So you do have a constellation of pros. Let's talk about the cons. Well, the thing is that you need to be invited. The process of signing up and getting accepted seems to take a while, okay? And there is a lot of other content, so you really have to stand out and be different. And so in terms of looking for the right font, and you need to expose yourself to hundreds of thousands of monthly visitors if you are a creator. But if you are a buyer, then this is kind of cool. And the thing is that what we don't like about Creative Market is that they're not actually updating their catalog, their database of fonts and other creative items, creative assets real fast. Sometimes it might take a while, whereas other players are constantly updating their platform. So Creative Market, there's something you can do about that. In terms of pricing, you can see on the screen here is the pricing for Creative Markets if you're interested in that platform. But overall, we love Creative Market because you do have it's just like a giant site that gives you a lot of information, a lot of diverse creative items. This is really good depending on the project you're working on. I want to talk about Vexels. Let's talk about Vexels. So when you think about Vexels, I want you to think about the all-in-one vector and graphic resource that's built for MBA, okay, Amazon FBA. So really, finding vectors and logos for merch by Amazon is hard. And so if you're able to find a good vector site for your merch shirts, this is kind of cool, go with it. So when you think about Vexels, I want you to think about your one-stop solution for finding merch-ready designs and graphics. So with Vexels, you no longer need to search Google manually for each and every graphic you want to use. You can download everything from backgrounds to icons, text phrases, merch-ready designs, and even t-shirt mockups. This is really good, okay? And so what we love is that on Vexels, all of their designs look amazing. They have about 43,000 to 50,000, in some cases 60,000 graphics in their database. So you can find just about anything for any type of design, okay? And what we love is that content is updated daily. Creative Markets, it might take 2 days, but with Vexels, we're talking about daily updates. So you will always find new designs to look through. And most of them are editable, so you can quickly and easily customize them to your liking. So this is really good. And what can you use Vexels designs for? Well, for merchants, Vexels can be used to source great merch-ready designs you can sell t-shirts with on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand website. Okay, and if you are subscribed, you can use those designs for creating Merch by Amazon t-shirts also. You can also add vectors to existing designs. You can create t-shirts variations, and if you're a designer, you actually have a constellation of users. It's just fantastic, really fantastic. And for designers, if you're a designer, then Vexels will be perfect for you. Vexels offers a merch subscription plan specifically for merch sellers and merch designers. And if you prefer to outsource your designs, you can still make use of Vexels. Simply find the artwork you want to use for a particular design, download it, and tell your designer to use it in their design. This ensures that the design is not trademarked and that it can be used for commercial purposes. Okay, and so you obviously cannot resell or redistribute the artwork. You also cannot use the artwork on Vexels to make offensive, unlawful, defamatory, or pornographic material. Okay, so this is important. In terms of Vexels pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here are the pricing plans as of the date of this show. So you have the merch plans, you have the design plans. So this is really great. So you have the merch plans and the design plans. Fantastic. I want to talk to you about design cuts. So when we talk about design cuts, we're talking about another player, okay? Design cuts, in our view, is the ultimate resource for fonts, graphics, illustrations, tools, and mockups, all the must-haves for a creative looking to build your business, okay? And so when we analyze design cuts, and we have been analyzing design cuts for a lot of years now, what makes them different is that they sell collections of these creative assets in bundles at an extremely low discount. Okay, so instead of stacking up, let's say, on 20 different font families for $3,000, you can snag them for $29. Okay, $29. Think about that. So this is really good, and so you can use design cuts for your work, whatever creative project you're currently doing. You can really use the platform to your advantage, okay? And design cuts can really help you elevate your creative business. What we love is that we love the creativity. We love the fact that they're constantly upgrading their platforms. They're constantly adding new items, okay? And we love the fact that you constantly have many different tools and processes that they're bringing on the platform, okay? And the reviews are really great. The reviews are positive, really. So they have best-selling font families. They have 300 to 500 individual fonts. They have an extensive database of vector elements. So you're talking about 35 to 5,000 quality designs. Okay, they do have thousands of useful tools for creative designers. This is really good. And one thing I want to say here is that you also have, they also have thousands of designer bundles. Okay, so overall, you can use the platform to elevate your business. It's really important to understand you're not using the design cuts just to bring your business to the next level. You're also using it as a source of inspiration. Okay, source of inspiration to find out what's really working out there and how you can incorporate their designs into your projects. In terms of pricing, the pricing here is variable. It really will depend on your specific project. But overall, we love design cuts for their diversity, for the constellation of creative assets you have on the platform. Let me talk to you now about Canva. Now, Canva is a really well-known brand. Okay, nowadays they used to be based on our research, they will grow even bigger in the next few years. They've actually just crossed the unicorn status recently. So Canva is really great. The thing is, when you think about Canva, I want you to think about a graphic design app that aims to let you design visual materials without needing extensive graphic design experience. Typically, the tool is used to create social media graphics, simple videos, presentations, slides, posters, and other visual assets, and a wide range of customizable templates and royalty-free images. Okay, so those are provided free to use to users. The thing is, if you love the creative process yourself, if you want to create things yourself, Canva is actually a great place. If you think about the other platforms, have ready-made templates, ready-made designs you can just download. With Canva, you have to do things yourself. Now, Canva also does have some templates, some designs, but Canva is really great when it comes to doing things yourself. So Canva has templates. They have pre-designed layouts that you can use for a wide range of applications. For example, to create presentations, videos, adverts, infographics, or charts. They have what they call elements. So those are royalty-free photos, videos, and graphics that you can add to your Canva templates. And they have a drag and drop editor that lets you move elements around the template. So you do have that flexibility, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about Canva, what we love about Canva is that it's very easy to use. Okay, Canva is very easy to use. They have a very straightforward dashboard that's transparent, that is user-friendly. They do have Canva design tab icons. You can add text elements. You can search for Canva design elements. You can add an image. You can edit a Canva template. Okay, so those are really important. And so what about adding your own assets to Canva? You can definitely do that, not a problem, okay? Depending on the project you're working on, you can definitely do that. You have photo editing options that are available in Canva. This is really good. You can edit videos also, okay? So Canva is not really limiting your creative juice. You can really explode, as they say. You can create presentations in Canva, okay? You can import files into Canva. You can create documents with Canva. You can create charts in Canva. You can export your projects in PNG, JPEG, PDF, SVG, MP4, GIF, PPTX, this PowerPoint. Canva has a magic resize tools, so you can embed Canva projects. You can ensure brand consistency with Canva. So you can do a lot of things with Canva, okay? And in terms of pricing, the pricing really depends. But I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for Canva as of the date of this show. Now let me talk to you about the last part here. We do have a craft bundles, which is another player that I want to share with you. Craft bundles is really cool. So when you think about craft bundles, you want to think about a platform that provides high quality craft friendly products at affordable prices, okay? And every bundle on sale has been carefully curated by the Craft Bundles team of designers to ensure that their products are exactly what you need, whether you are a complete newbie or an experienced crafter. So what we love is that craft bundles, they do have bundles that have a variety of design elements from DXF and SVG cutting files to a PUA encoded fonts, meaning that everything is and will always be fully accessible and editable. This is the key word here, okay? Editable. And one thing I want to say here is that every bundle you purchase from Craft Bundles comes with a complete license, perfect for creating products to sell without a single worry, okay? And this is kind of cool. So when we talk about Craft Bundles, you're talking about all major file types that are included. You have commercial licenses included for every design. You have an incredible, in our view, and we've done research about this, incredible value for the money. You have a high quality products and designs. What we don't like with Craft Bundles is that they do have a limited database, but this is kind of fun. I mean, the team is growing though, don't get me wrong. The team is growing, so they're probably maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 years from now, they'll be even bigger. But right now, they do have a still large enough sort of collection, but compared to other players, they can do better, okay? You have re-accessible purchases for life. You have unbeatable customer service. Now, that customer service can be better, can be also improved. What we love about Craft Bundles is that they have helpful guides and friendly community. They have friendly users who will actually provide answers on about everything. And so you do have free SVG cut files. You have a member area that's very engaged, that's very committed to helping find solutions, okay? They have member-only designs. They have member-only bundles. So this is really, it's really great if you want to customize your experience. What we love about the Craft Bundles is that you can shop for memberships, gift cards, bundles, and fonts, among other things. So this is really great. In terms of the flexibility, you do have flexibility with craft bundles. Before I actually give you our winner here, let me give you an overview. So when you think about platforms that provides fonts, designs, logos for artists that are using print on demand, you need to think about what really works for you. Okay, it's really important to understand that you have a lot of players out there, and you have to be really careful in terms of which designs you go after. Remember, you have to look at the intellectual property side of things, okay, the IP side of things, to make sure you're not actually infringing on somebody's IP. And one thing that's really important here is that you need to ask yourself, what kind of platform are you looking for? What kind of creative assets are you looking for? What kind of fonts are you looking for? What kind of bundles are you looking for? Do you want to do things yourself, or you want to outsource the whole creative process? This is important. If you have creative bones in you, then you can do things yourself. If not, it's better to outsource the whole thing. In some cases, you can do something hybrid, right? You can ask your designer to actually incorporate some of the fonts and templates that you have found on Creative Fabrica, on design bundles, on Creative Market, on Vexels, on design cuts, on Canva, on craft bundles. You can ask your creator to insert those into the creation they're working on. Okay, and the bottom line is if you need to find the best print-on-demand company, you need to have the right fonts. You need to have the right designs. You need to have the right picture, the right illustration that you have to put on that POD item, right? So one thing I want to say here is that it is something that is happening, that's changing all the time, and you have to be really clear about what really works for you. And you got to ask yourself, some platforms allow you to have access to designs that have been curated by staff. If that's what you're looking for, this could be great for you. But the bottom line is, make sure that you are exploring first what the market is offering before choosing anything. Now here is the decision. So we have Creative Fabrica, Design Bundles, Creative Market, Vexels, Design Cuts, Craft Bundles, and Canva. Which one should you choose for your creative assets? Which platforms should you choose? Well, it really depends. Plus, if you're listening to me right now, it depends. Everything depends on your budget. So which budget are you currently working with? You've seen all the prices that I've shown you as of the date of this show, so you have to really have an idea of where you stand in terms of pricing. Okay, are you comfortable with the pricing they're asking you? You know, do you have a limited budget, or do you have a large budget? This is really important. Okay, so what about your needs? What specific needs do you have? Because this will determine whether or not you go for Creative Fabrica or Canva or Vexels, right? If you can actually, if you like to do things yourself, if you are a DIY type of creator, then go with Canva and other players. Okay, and so what other craft projects are you currently working on right now? Because those will determine also what types of platforms you are drawn to. Okay, this is really important. And what types of fonts are you looking for? So what is the geography and culture of the target audience? Because see, you're working on a POD, on a print-on-demand project, so you need to have some kind of creative assets. Make sure those creative assets are in sync with the geography and culture that you are targeting, right? Because you don't want to have some kind of disharmony. You don't want to have some kind of I would say non-parallelism between the fonts, between the bundles, between the illustrations, and the geography and culture. And what about the customer service? Some platforms have excellent customer service, while others have less than stellar customer service. So make sure that you actually pick the one that really fits your way of working. Are you comfortable with an email chat, for example? Do you want to have somebody on the phone? Do you want an email, an email in response to a question that you have? So you have to find the platform that has the right customer service model for you. This is really important because you want to have this hopefully for a long term. So it's better to have a platform that works for you. So after analyzing Creative Fabrica, Design Bundles, Creative Market, Vexels, Design Cuts, Craft Bundles, and Canva, our winner is Creative Fabrica. So we have scored Creative Fabrica 9.8 over 10, Design Bundles 9.5 over 10, Creative Market 9.2 over 10, Vexels 9 over 10, Design Cuts 8.8 over 10, Craft Bundles 8.6 over 10, and Canva 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I will speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.